Classroom of Hope. Welcome CEO and founder Duncan Ward and Creative Director Nicola Corton.
Thank you. Good evening. Anything can start from a thought. My brother passing away was a big thing in my life where I started to reflect and look at what am I doing for the people of the world and what am I doing for the planet? And the answer was nothing. So I quit my job, I packed my backpack, and I went traveling. I went traveling with an intention of finding more purpose and meaning for myself. And along those travels, I met an incredibly inspiring man. His name was Raki, and he was doing incredible work in Cambodia. He survived a genocide, got an education, started a small local NGO doing incredible work for young kids in rural areas. Now, he really inspired me, and he also really needed a lot of help. And out of this, Classroom of Hope was born. So why does Classroom of Hope exist? We exist to help children unleash their greatness through life-changing education. And our purpose is to provide access to quality education to children in developing countries. And how we do this is we partner with best practice local NGOs to implement education projects with solutions like building schools, child-friendly schools, and distribution of scholarships. Now, over the past 4 years since we created Classroom of Hope, by far the best solution we have found when it comes to fighting poverty is educating young women and girls. My name's Duncan, I'm the founder of Classroom of Hope, and I'd now like to hand over to my colleague, creative director, best friend and wife, Nicola Corton.
Thank you. Over 130 million girls are out of school globally. So that's over 5 times the population of Australia. And there are so many reasons why girls are out of school globally, and a lot of us have heard about these reasons before: childhood marriage, poverty, violence. But tonight we'd actually like to speak to you about a solution. Because for every woman who is empowered, educated, and lifted out of poverty, studies show that she will bring 5 others out of poverty with her. So with that knowledge in mind, we launched our STEM for Women program in Cambodia. And this is a program which seeks to empower young women from high poverty rural areas of Cambodia to tap into a global movement to promote STEM education, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. As Southeast Asia continues to grow, these areas are growing with the countries. And there is a demand for people with higher levels of education and STEM skills. And of the 5% of Cambodian youth currently enrolled in tertiary education, only 14% of those studying STEM disciplines are women. Our STEM for Women project gives women the opportunity to work in these fields, and it also promotes the presence of female STEM professionals in Cambodian society. Currently, 10 young women are studying in our STEM for Women program, and they're studying degrees in Thailand and Cambodia in tertiary institutions, studying system network administration, web programming, architecture, and plant sciences. And along with all of this, they're also getting career counseling to ensure confident workforce entry. In October, Duncan and I had the pleasure of meeting 5 of these young women studying in Phnom Penh, and they opened up to us about their dreams for their future of starting their own businesses. But they also told us what they would be doing had they not received these scholarships, and each one told us that they would be working in farming or in factories, earning salaries that none of us can begin to comprehend. One of the young women, this one right here, Shrey, she got really emotional when she expressed her gratitude for the scholarship that she had received, and she told us about her life growing up in rural Cambodia with a single mother and 3 sisters. Her mother would buy materials from the market and sell them in her village, and as you can imagine, this didn't create very much income for the family. So Shrey's 3 sisters all dropped out of school, as many young girls do, to work, to get an income in for the family. But Shrey showed so much promise in school that she was actually able to get a scholarship, and that scholarship led her up to higher levels of education, and now she is studying system network administration, and she's among the top of her class. And her dreams don't stop at becoming a system network administrator, but she also has dreams of becoming an entrepreneur because she believes now that she can. Entrepreneurship was the common thread that we saw amongst all of these women. Each one of them see themselves starting projects or businesses in which they will help others to earn good salaries, have access to education, and live better lives. So the common thread was that each of these women saw themselves lifting others up with them.
Now, we're really proud to say that these 10 young women have almost finished their first year of studies. And we're here to ask this generous crowd how we can potentially collectively fundraise to fund their second year tertiary studies so that they can become qualified and they can join the Cambodian workforce. Now, if you think of one girl like Shrey Tak, in her lifetime, she might influence 20, 50, if not 100 young girls in her lifetime. So if you think about the collective impact of those 10 women together, then you start to see the bigger picture. So let us empower them together so that they can be proud contributing citizens of their own country, Cambodia. And I'd really like to let you know that $10,000 this evening would certainly help towards $13,000 that we still need to fund their second year studies. And every $600 over that covers another young girl's studies for another year. So let's keep these young women's hopes and dreams alive. Thank you so much.